Hello everyone, welcome to the I'm Sorry podcast after a short break. And today we'll be discussing the summer transfer window of two clubs. So we'll be having a series of episodes covering two clubs each. So today we'll be discussing two interlinked clubs in the current transfer window, Barcelona and Chelsea. So we've got fans who will be discussing their incomings, outgoings, targets, what they feel the clubs require, etc., their opinions on this. So yeah, it's a fun episode. So we'll get right into the podcast right now. Hope you enjoy. Like, share, and subscribe, of course. Bye bye.
Hello everyone, welcome to another episode. After a long time, we're back with our football gang. Few familiar faces, few new faces. I'll quickly introduce the panel. We have Dipesh Vadwa, a Barcelona fan with us. So last time around, Kush was on the roads collecting chanda for his club. Now we have Dipesh, who's collecting chanda for his club for the summer transfer window. Still wearing his UNICEF days jersey. The days when Barca didn't need sponsor. Now they are having weddings on their stadium. So anyway, times changed. So welcome Dipesh to yet another podcast.
Thank
And
you.
next we have another familiar face, Kusha. Now he has a new owner. He is much more stable than where we were last time. So he seems also very happy. Look at his smile. So welcome Kush. Looking forward to hearing Chelsea talks from you.
Go.
Now we'll introduce our new faces. We'll start with another Chelsea fan, Neeraj Pal, one of our oldest friends, oldest circle friends. Neeraj is a hardcore Chelsea fan. We can argue about who is a bigger fan among Kush and Neeraj, but yeah, he's right up there. So welcome Neeraj. Looking forward to hearing Chelsea from you as well.
Thank you for having me, guys. Yeah, thank you. Excited.
Next, we have a Liverpool fan. We have Shrenik Kowad, a very happy person since the last 4 5 years, of course.
Yeah.
And when we were friends, the Liverpool wasn't so good. So he used to be warned how we were back then. But last 4 years is the happiest friend that we have. So
Yes.
looking forward to some good, happy Liverpool pointers from you, Shrenik.
Yes, definitely.
Welcome to the podcast. And last but not the least, all the way from Austin, we have Vaishak Haridas, a hardcore Man United fan. It's a surprise that he does not have the latest United jersey on his Barcelona fan.
It just dropped today.
Or maybe he's just waiting to look at Ronaldo's situation and buy a jersey
uh,
accordingly.
I simply knew I was going to be called sixth. Our league position is always.
Self burn there. So good start, Vaishak. Welcome, Vaishak, to the podcast.
Thank you. I think I have big shoes to fill of Manan, so we're trying to be the United.
No, those are very not so big shoes. We all of us can attest to that. So yeah, I think I've introduced everyone, so we can kickstart. What we'll do is we'll try and cover the incomings, outgoings, and targets, and all the drama that's happening in this summer transfer window for each club. So now, like Dipesh said, to a few unstable clubs, maybe you're probably the most unstable club in terms of monetary uh, monetary factors, not necessarily. I mean, league position and all of that. They managed to come back with Xavi and with few crucial signings in January. Stop loss signing, more you can say. But now, Dipesh, I mean, just the stage is yours. What is happening at the Camp Nou? I mean,
So the
is
biggest
Haldiram
news
a sponsor or a possible sponsor at Camp Nou?
I
Can
think
Reliance be a possible sponsor?
I think Haldiram would bring in a lot of money, but अभी तक वो लोग interested नहीं है. But I think Raphinha is a very big name, which even Chelsea are looking for. The latest news that is coming in from that saga is that Barcelona have increased their offer, and with add-ons they have matched Chelsea's offer. And 2 weeks back I thought that nothing was gonna happen with Rafinha to Barcelona, because obviously Chelsea was going in with a lot of money. But now I think with the player's commitment to coming to this club, obviously a Brazilian, him coming to this club, his commitment has really, made Barcelona improve their offer. And now it looks like it is actually gonna happen, which looked unreal 2 or 3 weeks back. The another news is coming that Dembele, for
Yeah.
the last 8 months, there were rumors that he's gonna sign for Barcelona, but it never happened. That guy wanted some 25 million a season plus add-ons, and his agent wanted some 45 million euros add-on signing bonus. I don't think any club would pay that much for him. Uh, I think United might, but उसको छोड़ के और कोई नहीं pay करेगा. He, he's not that good. He's obviously very good, but he's not that good for that amount of money. He's asking for wages as equal to Mbappe or Haaland or
I think Neymar might go cheaper than him in the current market if PSG is about to sell. So
Yes, yes. But I think the board has really got to him. He's a free agent. He's not a Barcelona player no more. And he's just being offered a sum of 6.5 million euros or something like that,
Yep.
plus add-ons, which is really good for a player of his ability and his age. I think, and plus Barcelona know that no one is going to pay the salary he's demanding. So Barcelona has really squeezed him to a very small amount, and I think we can extend him, which would be really a good option at the right wing. We will probably have two right wingers in Raphinha and Dembele. Both probably could very much be a starter at the club.
Is that a possibility though, Dipesh? Like both Rafinha and Dembele? Because it seems like, I mean, as per the current updates, it looks like a possibility because Fabrizio just said that Barca has bid for Rafinha. It has improved but not reached Chelsea's bid,
Yeah.
which was accepted by Leeds. But Dembele has accepted the new contract proposal. So now
So-
they have kind of Dembele locked in. They definitely want Rafinha. But I always thought it was for Dembele, for that starting right wing position. But they do not have a backup right wing, right? Apart from
No,
Dembele. So
ये दो sign हुए तो ही we have backups, but we have a player from La Masia coming in, who always La Masia always provides us with a lot of options, but I think he will loan out. But I think these two signings would be marquee signings for the president. He wants his legacy. He wants to prove himself with the big signings and the big names at the club. So I think they both might stay at the club, which would be a good thing for the manager and the club. So yeah.
also
And
both of them can play multiple wings as well. I mean, they're not
Yes.
necessarily
yes,
just
both
right.
of them, both of them. And coming to Dembele's, he can play with left and right.
Good foot, yeah.
Foot. And plus he can play on both the wings. Plus we have good options on the left side in Ansu Fati. And plus there are rumors of Lewandowski. Barcelona are really looking for him. And
Is that a rumor though? I mean, or is it a real
no,
strong
it's like
possibility?
it's like a concrete thing. Barcelona have officially bid for him like 3 times already. Bayern want a massive amount for a 35-year-old, where they got Mane for 32 million euros. They got him for a 30-year-old. They want 50 plus million or something like that for
Yeah.
a 34-year-old.
I think it's 50 plus like add-ons to 80 millions or something for Lewandowski, the contract.
Come on,
That's outrageous.
Insane.
Lewandowski has been
Uh,
showing the results though. I mean, on the field, he's showing his worth.
He's still the top scorer, yes. But I think that comes down to Laporte, the whole issue, financial issue that Barcelona have and their affordability of Lewandowski, a marquee player like
Rafinha.
Lewandowski.
But
Yeah.
apart from the
Still, the
affordability,
transfer market is not. There is not one day in which there is a rumor which comes up what Barcelona want to sign. In despite of all this financial crisis, imagine a full-fledged Barcelona having the money they have. They would have probably got
Yeah.
all the players signed by now. Had a proper
Yeah.
Ah, man, I mean,
Probably paid twice the amount the club is asking for. Lewandowski को 50 मांगा तो हम 100 देंगे तुम लोग
हाँ तुम दे दो प्लेयर आ जाता yes exactly
but I mean, that's
but
not
the
a shocker, no, Kush. Like in world football, if you look, every player wants to play either for Real Madrid or Barcelona. That's what's
Barcelona.
going up. ठीक है, Premier League clubs बाद में है, but I
Yes.
think these two are the
so
pull is
I
unreal.
want to get into this but after this Barcelona ka ins and outs are over I will again want to get into the Rafinha situation so
For sure.
if right now it's the time I can get in or
No, I think what do you have an insight on Frankie De Jong? What's his status with the United deal?
So the thing with De Jong was that there were rumors that United have bid for him. Like not rumors, like they were completely concrete.
60 million. There's a proper deal on
never
which has
did
been
yes
5 plus 20 million.
60 or 20,
but
yes.
then the president comes in and tells him that we want to keep him. I think that was
But
because
still he says he has to take a salary cut
yes,
because
yes.
they
I
don't
think
have
it was
money.
because he wanted to squeeze in
More
10
money?
15 million euros from United. And then Chelsea comes in. I think Chelsea आ रहा है तो they might be looking for Frankie De Jong. Owner ऐसे ही नहीं आया होगा. Aspilicueta को बेच रहे हैं हम. आप ले लो जाके. I think definitely regarding Frankie De Jong. और काफी there are very concrete sources which say that the talk was regarding Frankie De Jong and Chelsea might be paying a very good amount for him. And I would love that because Europa League, I don't think he deserves to play in the Europa League. I think Chelsea might be a good enough
Better
setup
fit.
for him. Yes, like a fit, yeah, like a proper signing for a proper big club. Obviously, United are a big club, but not at the moment. With the transfer saga, they cannot sign players. I think
It feels bad to hear all of this,
Yeah, this
but
Cover up,
Okay,
cover up.
Saurabh, I'll share the address in the comments.
I think Chelsea might be an amazing club for them with Sterling and with them signing Sterling and lot of other centre back options they are looking for. And plus, Barcelona signed 2 free transfers in Kessie and
Kessie.
Christensen.
Nice signing there.
I loved him. I followed him all season last time around at AC Milan. He is an amazing,
Number six.
number 6, and he can play pivot, and he can, play.
so
as a-
number 6 as in same as Frankie De Jong's position, right? Technically, because
Frankie is an 8,
6,
more of an 8.
6 or 8. Yeah,
Yeah.
6 or 8, yeah, true.
Frankie De Jong is like someone who would hold the ball and pass the ball, not not
Yeah.
going in the box and scoring. Yeah, this player is more like of Yaya Toure
Box
coming
to
from
box.
country.
Box
Yeah,
to box.
box to box, which Barcelona haven't a player of his profile Barcelona haven't signed in for years. So it's something exciting at the club. I don't know how will it turn out because he's not a system player. Like he's out of there's something out of the box. And Christensen, I have a very mixed feeling about this because I know he's a good player, but he has been inconsistent. Last season, bhi dekha, he made some mistakes in some very crucial matches. So I'm not sure, but I think it will be a good signing. But Barcelona need another centre back to pair in with Ronaldo Araujo. Yes.
Just before that, Dipesh, I mean, when we're talking about Barcelona, somehow I think in all of our minds, it's really difficult to not talk about Chelsea when we're
Yeah,
talking
right.
about every single point
Player.
of Barcelona player.
Yes.
You have to think about some angle with Chelsea. So
Yes.
I don't mind actually having Chelsea pointers right in between here because you want a right winger even there behind almost the similar right winger. I mean, it's almost interlinked. Sterling, Raphinha, and like you said, Christensen has gone their way. So I like to hear from Neeraj. I mean, especially your CB situation. Are you
Horrible.
sad about Christensen leaving for free?
Uh, I mean, I thought he'd be a good squad player, like a second string center back. But yeah, not that sad with him leaving. More sad with Rudiger leaving the club.
Oh man, for
Yeah,
free at
yeah.
his peak.
So yeah, so Christian, as Dipesh pointed out, his inconsistency. Remember the Barca semis in which his mistakes costed us the Champions League final. So yeah, he's kind of a mixed player. Then he has some of the injuries and all those problems as well. So yeah, everywhere Barca has always nodded in this transfer window. Like Frank De Jong is also linked. Uh, yep. So we'll see how.
Boli has also apparently been in and around Camp Nou, right? I mean, I've heard that he's been in Spain,
Yes,
right?
yes.
Talking. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a very also Deco. You have a common player there who's fighting
Yes.
with his former clubs. Ki Raphinha kisko dena hai isko. Raphinha is pretty clear where he wants to go, but Chelsea has their deals in place. They have reached the bid value and all of that. They have the formalities in place. But yeah, context is context. So networking use कर रहा है
But,
Barca
but
काफी.
I think it's so frustrating for a club as powerful as Chelsea. They want the player, they are paying the amount for him, and yet the player doesn't want to join in. Plus, the agent is forcing the club to not make him go to Chelsea. It's very frustrating for a powerful club like Chelsea.
That is where I wanted to come in the Raphinha situation, like how a player wants to play for a particular club, and in my opinion, it should be respected because see, I don't want a Lakaka
Yeah.
situation happening again because please, please have your priorities set before joining Chelsea because here we want commitment. And if you cannot give them, and I love Raphinha right now because he has his priorities straight saying that, listen, I want my childhood dream is playing for Barcelona and I would want to, my preferred destination would be Barcelona. If not, I will stay at Leeds one more year. Maybe the financial situation next year.
That won't
improves.
happen.
I would go there.
Yeah.
And I would love, so right now, I am of the opinion that Raphinha does not come into Chelsea. I don't know. Things change 2-3 days after Raphinha comes in. Now in the interview, if that bloody bugger comes and tells, I always wanted to play for Chelsea. Oh my God. Either I'm going to kill all those people who just write stuff on Twitter or just not believe the rumors because it has become such a thing this past 1 week regarding that Raphinha situation about having met the deal. Barcelona rising 1 million just to reach the 60 figure. So right now, also the deal in place is 50 exactly, plus 10 add-ons is, amounting to 60, which we have bid. So, and Leeds are pretty clear that they want 60. Whatever add-ons to dekh lo. But 60 is what we actually want. So right now at the bidding thing, we are on top. But as you guys have mentioned and as the news that
Kush was said something like the point was really good. Ki a player is committed to the club, like he wants to play for the club. Coming in on the Lewandowski situation, he's pretty clear that he wants to play for Barcelona.
Leave. Yeah.
Barcelona, yes.
And Bayern are holding him like anything, like holding him from his neck. He's very clear that he wants to leave the club. He has come out and said it openly. He is a legend for the club. He has scored some 350 goals for the club, and he wants to leave respectfully, which would have been something fair, a good farewell for the club and for the player. He nikal gaya, okay, with the good terms and everything good. But Bayern being Bayern, they want.
If history has told us something about Polish people in Germany, Dipesh.
They want to keep hold of them.
So
Yeah.
contract, how much contract is remaining with Lewandowski with Bayern?
It's just
I think 2 more years. No, 2 years.
Oh.
1 year. It's
That's why.
20.
No, I think Lewandowski has 1 year, and then Bayern has option to extend it for 1 more year. So that's
Yes,
like
yes,
2-year
yes.
contract.
It's
That's a
but
2-year contract.
It's technically
Yeah.
just 1 year. The one of the sporting directors or someone from Bayern said that Gnabry has a contract for 1 year. We will respect him whatever he wants to do, and that doesn't apply for Lewandowski. I don't know. कैसे
Polish person in Germany.
Polish people in Germany, very bad past. He must have experienced it. फ्यूचर में definitely बाकी clubs को भी बाकी
but
players को
but
भी.
No, I
but
think
the fact
honestly, yeah, I only think like clubs like Bayern, PSG, and Juventus, especially, I mean, Juventus not as much, but still, they are kind of dominant in their own league, and there are no real competition. The transfer business they do is very skewed. Like it's like, oh, we are the only club here.
Yeah.
We can dictate terms a lot
But
more.
Bayern has been
Which
pretty
is true.
smart actually. I mean, with their
Yeah.
transfer business.
Yeah, they're very shrewd. They make very good business decisions. I mean, they
They're
make
very
one of the
shrewd,
best
yeah.
business decisions.
True.
But
Because they play
it makes
hardball.
it
They
easy.
just
It makes it
hardball it.
easier for them to sign a player because they don't have competition within their own league.
Exactly,
So
right. Like
there is no
Dortmund is also
hijack.
not performing.
There is no
True.
hijack, let's say, from RB Leipzig for Bayern. Like Mane is signing Bayern Munich. Oh, suddenly RB Leipzig comes. Oh, come on, Mane is at RB Leipzig. That doesn't happen
It's
there.
not happening.
That
Yeah.
doesn't happen there.
And
And if
Volika,
RB Leipzig, go ahead. Go
yeah,
ahead.
and Volika, all the talents are theirs only. Like Dortmund ka they'll buy and everything.
Exactly.
Like,
That's what I want to say.
they'll put,
RB like someone plays, they will just buy him out. Someone plays,
What
they will just buy him
what
out.
Dortmund does is they develop a player, they sell
Yeah.
it to Bayern when they're at their peak. Bayern use them, पूरा juice निकाल लेते फिर
Get
बोलते हैं
them
वापस
back.
ले लो.
वापस बैठना है.
yes.
Godza, Hummel, सभी सुले की बोल रहा हूँ. सुले जो सब मतलब यूज करके बोलता है आप ले लो आप.
I think
But that is the same. That's the same with even PSG in terms of transfer, in terms of
PSG का कुछ है ही नहीं
Juventus.
पॉलिसी. अभी hopefully
Yes.
है.
also the fact that Bayern did good business with Liverpool and the fact they're dealing so
Yeah, 30 million.
abruptly with Barcelona is creating a bad image for them as well. And that price tag is not justified for Lewandowski in the first place. You know,
Oh, the disrespect.
I mean, I don't know.
it's
I
not,
don't know. I
it's
still
not a
feel
disrespect. It's not disrespect, but for a 35-year-old, they're asking more than
Fair.
50 million, and they themselves paying, roughly around 36 million for Sadio Mane, who is
I-
also
30-year-old.
I think the comparison is not about his age. They are just looking at his throughput. I mean, you would still put Lewandowski in any team and expect him to score 30 goals a season. Like that's given, right? Like if you put him in Barca's squad, he's probably going to score 30 goals for the next two seasons.
Please ask Chelsea fans that.
Yeah,
Signing Rafael Falcao.
They've put in
probably-
Shevchenko, Fernando Torres,
we-
Lukaku,
So you
Morata.
probably don't expect a player of, say, let's say Lewandowski or
Some
anybody.
36, 37-year-old Samuel Eto'o.
But Samuel Eto'o still did well for us. So I will not
I
complain
think-
there.
Decent.
I
Yeah.
think
Eto'o did decent for us.
Cristiano would be the change for you. He will
Yes,
bring
exactly.
it.
Correct.
Wait for
come-
it.
we'll come
to that.
Wait for it when. Wait for
One
it. when
question.
So
Chelsea
that's the
does
segue.
abuse
That's the
Cristiano.
segue.
This is for Neeraj and Kush. If Cristiano happens to come to Chelsea, will Kante give his number 7 to Cristiano?
I
Obviously.
don't think so.
I think
so. Yes.
good guy Kante will give. Yeah.
Good guy can't
Good
do
guy
it.
can't. By the way,
I think
Go ahead,
Kante will
Dipesh.
even, invite him to his house and tell him to.
By the way, there's also talks about United trying to linked with Kante for that holding number, which I don't know what.
Please,
Number 7.
you know what? Keep Ronaldo. Keep one more player you need. Please leave Kante to us. Please. Because right now the situation with Chelsea is such a bad situation. I would see.
Do you have a centre back whose name is not Silva?
Right now what I wouldn't mind is having the same squad even like last year wouldn't be a problem for me right now. But the problem, the thing is everybody wants to leave and is leaving. So now coming back now since we've spoken about Barca, Liverpool, we'll come back to Chelsea, and right now we are just linked. So we are advanced stock FC, linked FC, whatever you call FC.
Welcome to my land.
So you still have you still have made one official transfer. You haven't.
Yes.
There is a difference. So with us now, Sterling.
Gallagher आ गया ना?
Gallagher, अरे हमारा ही player है हम. Thank you. वैसे फिर बहुत सारा है हमारा loan army बहुत बड़ा. Then we have 22 players. Then we have 23 players ऐसे. So the point is कि ठीक है, I'm very happy right now.
Sorry, Kush, but Chelsea has fucked up with the loan saga so much that UEFA had to change the rule. Ki
Correct.
you
Yeah.
cannot sign a player on loan for more than 1 year.
We got a transfer ban because of this.
Barcelona could loan out
इंडिया
so
में
many.
इंजीनियरिंग और चेल्सी का लोन में कुछ फर्क नहीं था भाई. मतलब पब्लिक आ रहे जा रहे.
So many talents and so many talents. Now I thank
And superstars bन रहे हो लोग सब.
the only thing I thank Lampard, not the only thing, but I thank Lampard for getting in the rank of Mount and James and Chalobah. He just got in those players inside quickly to khelo, and you just made them play, because the thing is, if he wouldn't have made them play, we wouldn't have such a confidence in the squad right now, which I still possess, despite of the lack of signings we have. There are 6 to 7 players whom I can say that okay, they are going to play in day out, and we are going to be a decent club. Having said that, Sterling coming in is a big boost with the age he has, with the kind of mentality he is coming in with.
Winning mentality.
Playing with playing with a club like Man City for a good 4 years now, you have that mentality of winning, and they have won everything. With that Pep Guardiola drill coming in, the mentality. So I love it. The only thing,
the 4 or 5 Premier Leagues he has won.
Yes. And
number of Champions League also.
So the only thing I am worried about Sterling is his inconsistency, which probably the only thing Chelsea doesn't have in its players right now, with the likes of Werner, Ziyech, Pulisic. That is the only thing we lack, and Sterling again comes in with that inconsistency in the squad. So what we are hoping that mentality is the champion mentality comes in.
Huge personality.
It
I
comes
think
in with that baggage.
what Sterling brings in majorly is the goal scoring prowess. I think none of the wingers score. Like they go and create and make the chances, but no one scores. So
Yes.
the main thing which Sterling brings into the team is this like goal scoring thing.
Yeah, tap-ins, right? Sterling taps the
That
ball
is
in.
also
Correct. So
okay.
we
Yeah,
need that.
makes those
do
runs.
tap-ins. In Chelsea,
Taps
we do
in
not do
taps in
tap-ins.
is very important.
Yeah, we need that skill.
And that guy is this 20.
I think Sterling can teach Werner how to tap the ball into the net.
Yes, the age factor, exactly. I like him at
years
this age.
old. He's coming in probably at his peak.
At his
He's
peak.
coming in with so much of experience under his belt.
At
And
champion club. Let's say
And
Liverpool, Man City, yeah.
Yes.
And coming in with so many titles to his name,
Absolutely.
He's like English players ने शायद ही मतलब ये generation में I don't think anyone has more trophies than him.
Possible.
Yeah, maybe.
Yes.
Maybe. Probably someone within City.
शायद Kane ने बहुत score किए, but he doesn't have anything to his name apart from the
You want
goal.
a Spurs fan in here, man.
Man, they have a good team. They have a very good team with the signings and.
They are building a team around.
They are building a
Conte
team.
is,
They've
just
only
trying
bought
and-
in backup players, though, if you look at it. I mean, it's not
It's fine,
stars.
Conte-
and-
No, but
Conte
that is a
works well
fact,
with that.
right?
Conte
Yeah.
does not need a high ego player. He needs, because he is the ego man in the team. So Conte will not probably require egoistic people in the team.
Deepesh is absolutely devastated to lose Longley.
Thank God, because I was worried with the kind of things we are having with Barcelona. Our owners going and having a dinner or a meal with their club's owner. So they have definitely, while leaving, told that there is a deal which has been something which has been agreed. I don't know what they agreed. Probably they agreed on splitting the bill which they had. कुछ तो bill agreed, क्योंकि अब तक कुछ हुआ नहीं है उसके. Because I was so worried कि हम लोग Aspilicueta and Alonso में भी we are giving you. So तुम लोग सामने से तुम्हारा फेंके हुए प्लेयर फेंक दोगे मेरे को, ऐसा डेस्ट आ जाएगा, लॉन्गले आ जाएगा. So having said that, Longley has officially signed on loan with Tottenham. So now we are एक digits तो कम है. This time still worried कि शायद तुम लोग फेंक दो हम पे.
No, नहीं कुछ loan players obviously Chelsea में नहीं आएंगे because Chelsea is a big club, I feel. But Longley, I think, is a decent transfer. He is very inconsistent, but I think decent when it comes to the manager. Manager के लिए बहुत अच्छी sign है. Think of the manager, Antonio Conte. having a backup for Kane and Song Richarlison. Amazing signing. I love it.
Richarlison's a big signing.
Yes,
Not
amazing.
too sure about the fee, though.
Amazing. Yeah,
60
true,
million.
true. Bit
He's
high.
not an out and out goal scorer, but I think he brings in a lot to this, to his game.
I mean, him as a sub also is way too
Yeah.
impactful because they have a big front. The Kolosowski, Son, and Kane is like a good trio.
He's
He's
gone
big.
from the second best club in his city to another second best club in his city. From
Second
Everton
best
to Spurs.
after Chelsea, you mean?
No.
Also,
North London.
this so the Raphinha transfer also kicked in because apparently Tuchel has been in touch with a data analyst, some data analyst company in which he is running some data and trying and figuring out which can be the best players which will suit his system. So Raphinha was the name which came out of that finding. And
I mean, it's not, you didn't necessarily need data to
yes,
identify a
so
unit
no,
of Raphinha,
just
right?
to
The entire
just,
world
I
is
just wanted
behind.
to mention that thing. Raphinha came out of that, and it wasn't something which we were looking for a player like Raphinha or something. It has come out because of the system maybe which he's trying to create at Chelsea and using the data analyst software or a company.
The thing Kush is talking about, I think most of the clubs in Europe are using this technology.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yes.
Can't do without.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, hope you enjoyed that one. We had a great time recording this long podcast. So which will be, like we said, it will be released in 3 parts. The next part would be covering Man United and Liverpool. And of course, after that, we'll be covering my beloved Arsenal and a few other clubs as well. So stay tuned, hit the bell icon, stay tuned, stay subscribed, and do like this video. And comment in, especially Barcelona Chelsea fans, football fans in general, what you feel, your thoughts on what's happening currently. And we'll see you very soon in the next video. Bye bye. Take care.